I think that we have had the most successful session with respect to our labor family that I've ever heard of.
It was huge. It was huge. I think that we worked better, especially the building trades worked better together this year than I've ever seen us work down there in the past, and we won this session of the legislature.
I can draft policy, but at the end of the day, having people here who have stories, who have experience, who have a narrative to drive the reason for that policy, that's important.
Our number one priority was Assembly Bill 136 that was carried by Speaker Frierson.
What that means for us is projects are paid with wages that are competitive, so we have high-skilled, high-qualified workers constructing those projects.
That's important. Our members are out there putting in work, sweating, blood, sweat, and tears to make sure that we build the best possible product, on time, on budget.
Workers' compensation issues, workplace safety issues.
I know Assemblywoman Martinez has been really pushing forward and working a lot with our labor community in ensuring that we have adequately trained people when it comes to our fire safety equipment that's installed in all our buildings.
I had an apprenticeship bill that has mandates apprentice percentages on public works projects.
And now we have a governor, a strong supporter of apprenticeship, who firmly believes in what apprenticeship can and will do.
And to be able to put those incentives in there, to have young people come in and get a good paying job right out of the gate, good health care benefits and good pension plans, and a learn as you earn type program, it's a great investment to our community.
We head into the 2015 legislative session, both the House and Senate controlled by the Republicans, along with the governor's office.
We learn firsthand what happens to us when we're asleep at the wheel.
From that session where the Democrats had the minority, it was really hard watching what happened to labor.
They changed collective bargaining laws, construction trade laws with the prevailing wage, with thresholds, project labor agreements, all that stuff.
Labor came under attack, and there were a lot of bills that were anti-labor.
We moved forward to the 2018 election cycle, first opportunity that we had to address the governor's office.
We've always said, when we vote, we win. And so, I think we did a yeoman's job in Southern Nevada. We put a plan together, election plan together, and right after this 2017 session, we got out in the field and we did GOTV.
4 consecutive weekends with 1,000 people coming in to walk precincts. It became infectious. They like to win.
Might go and cook hot dogs and hamburgers because we have a mobile barbecue. The local has a big, gigantic mobile barbecue where we cook up to 5,000 people at the same time.
Election night 2018 was a whole lot better than election night 2014.
Speaker Frierson, Teresa Benitez Thompson, Nicole Canizera, and Julia Ratty.
We have a lot of our friends here. And when I say our friends, I mean us. Whether it's William McCurdy from SEIU, Richard Carrillo from the Plumbers and Pipe Fitters.
It's you look down your list of legislators and see how many of them are union members now.
Skip Daly's here at the legislature from laborers. Assemblywoman Maggie Carlton from the Culinary Union also.
Well, I'm a member of the IBW to this day, and I understand it. My membership in a union is what allowed me to enter the middle class.
Senator Joyce Woodhouse was a teacher for years. Senator Marilyn Dondero Loop, former teacher. Assemblywoman Brittany Miller is a current teacher. We have Selena Torres. She is also a teacher in Clark County. Assemblywoman Danielle Monroe Moreno, former corrections officer.
My parents were culinary members. I myself am a union member, and all my in-laws are UAW members out of Michigan.
I know Susie Martinez is with the Teamsters.
I would just like more of our brothers and sisters to get more involved because it matters.
B. Duran with Culinary.
I'm a retired union member, Operating Engineers Local 3.
Of course, Ivana Cancella is always a fighter for our hard-working union folks.
We also have Senator David Parks from SEIU, and Senator James Orenshaw has been a member of SEIU.
The working men and women of this state truly had a voice that was heard.
I couldn't have been more proud to be a Nevadan than to seeing the leadership of this state really step up to the plate and stand up for working people.
Well, it's the first time in over 20 years that we have a Democratic governor with a Democratic legislature. And that means that workers' priorities and workers' voices are really at the forefront of conversations.
It's going to take a little while, I think, to completely digest everything that we've been able to accomplish this session.
I'll just say it's good to be in the majority, and it's really good to be in the majority with a supportive, pro-labor Democratic governor.